and welcome back to my channel. Now I'm going to start off by saying that this is the second time that I'm actually filming this video because I have about 3 or 4 cards for my camera, and the one that I had in my camera I actually erased, and that was where I filmed my MAC must-haves. So this is the second time that I'm filming, but it's so worth it because I'm a MAC junkie. I just love MAC. So I'm really excited about this video. This is going to be my MAC must-haves. Now, these are just the products that I've tried and that have worked for me. So we all have different skin types, we all have different tastes. So these products that I'm going to share with you, they may not work for you, but MAC has a really good return policy. So if you don't like something, they will return or exchange. With that said, I'm going to get started with the stuff that I've been loving and that I want to share with you that I think are worth trying. Now, the first two that I'm going to talk about, this one here is probably not going to be a surprise for most people. It's the MAC Fix Plus. Now, I use this thing every single day, whether it's to use before I put on my makeup or after my makeup, or using it on my brushes to intensify the shadows on my eyes. Now, this is used for so many things. I know people use it in their hair to actually add some shine, which it works. I've tried it and it does add some shine to your hair, so that's nice. You can use this to spray your brush for your pigments or any eyeshadow if you want to intensify it a little bit more, which I do quite often. And what else? You can, if you have really dry skin, this is actually good to spray before you actually apply your makeup, before you apply your primer, because it will just add moisture to your skin. If you, for instance, put on way too much makeup and you look really cakey, you can spray this after and it will just kind of tone down that cakiness, which it really does work. I love this stuff, so I will always have this in my collection. This is just a little travel size because when I actually went to the MAC store, they were out of the big size and I had to get the little one, so that's what I did. This is a newer product to me because now that winter is here, my skin is actually more on the dry side and I'm oily to combination. So I'm really surprised that I have dry skin right now. It's the first time in a very long time that I'm actually suffering from it. So I had to use this. This is the MAC Strobe Cream. I love this stuff. So this is what I use actually before I put on my makeup, and it's an illuminator as well, but if you have oily skin, you will still like this because I don't feel like it leaves my skin greasy feeling, if you know what I mean. So I really like this stuff, and yeah, it works. Now we're going to talk about foundation. Now, foundation at MAC does not work for everybody. I just hear so many people say that it breaks them out, and that's why they don't purchase MAC foundations. For me personally, I don't have sensitive skin. I do not break out from a lot of products, so I do not break out from MAC foundations. And actually, one of my favorite foundations is by MAC. I don't have that one with me because it is out. Well, I ran out of it, sorry, and I have to go pick it up again, but I ended up trying a sample of one that I really like as well, but I will talk about this one in a minute. My favorite foundation at MAC is the Master Match. If you have oily skin or combination, you will love that foundation. It's a full coverage. I really like the way that that foundation makes my skin look. It just looks really flawless. My makeup lasts all day. It does not move. It sets. It's beautiful. It's a beautiful finish. I love that foundation. I decided to try the MAC Pro Longwear foundation. This is in NC25. I am in the summertime. I'm an NC30, so I had to go down a shade, but I really like the MAC Pro Longwear as well. This one is a medium coverage, where the Master Match is more of a full coverage foundation, but I actually prefer wearing a more medium foundation for everyday use, just because I just don't want to be wearing a full coverage foundation only on days where I'm like going out or a special event. That's mainly when I wear a full coverage foundation, but then you add concealer and powder, so to me it's too much. So I prefer more of a medium coverage, but I really like this stuff too. I am wearing it today, and I don't know, it just looks really nice. So I love this foundation as well. Next is the Pro Longwear Concealer, and this is not going to be a surprise for most people because this is like a cult favorite. Everybody loves the MAC Pro Longwear Concealer, and I will say it's not my favorite concealer, but it is a good concealer. This is a full coverage concealer. It really does a really good job of covering up dark circles. It's got a technology in it that's supposed to be anti-creasing, so it's not supposed to make your under eyes crease. And I do find that there isn't any creasing. I just really like the coverage of this concealer. I have mine in the shade NC20, so I do go a little bit lighter just so that I can add some brightness, and I actually do some highlighting with it as well. But I really like the coverage. I know some people even use this as their foundation, and it actually gives you a really nice luminous, but not matte, but kind of like a nice, just a luminous satin finish to the skin, which a lot of people really like. I personally have not tried it, but I heard it works wonders for foundation. You can even add a little bit in your day cream if you want to use it more like a BB style cream, then you can do that as well. So yeah, I thought I would mention that. To set my foundation, I really love the MAC Mineralized Skin Finish. Mine is in the color medium. Sorry, I had to think about that for a minute, but yeah, I have mine in the color medium. Most of these products that I'm talking about I am wearing today, so if you guys are just curious, I'm wearing all MAC besides my mascara and my liquid eyeliner. But anyways, so this is the Mineralized Skin Finish. A lot of people really love this as well. I just think it looks really natural on the skin and it doesn't look cakey. You can even wear this on its own if you like, if you just want to, you know, add a little bit of concealer and then just apply this with a big brush or something that's more of a denser brush to add some more coverage. Then it's a really nice powder. It's very, very soft, very finely milled, and it's beautiful. So I really love the skin finishes. I have two bronzers that I want to talk about. The first one is this Refined Golden. This is in the limited edition packaging from the Aquatic collection, and I just think it's so pretty and I love the color. But anyways, this is in the permanent line. You can get it in the regular packaging. This does have a little bit of some shimmer to it, but it's so finely milled that when it's on the skin, you do not notice it at all. I am wearing it today as my bronzer, and you can see how natural it actually really does look. So color-wise, this bronzer has a slightly bit of orange to it, but don't be scared of that because it still has some warmth, which I really love. So I love this color. I think it will go with a lot of skin tones as well. It's so soft, but see, you see the color? Look at how it still has kind of like your gray undertone to it. You guys trust me on it, just get this bronzer. It's really nice. This is another one that I want to talk about, but I don't think it's for everybody because, well, I will compare side by side. This is the Mineralized Skin Finish in Give Me Sun. It's talked about a lot here on YouTube, but you can see it's definitely more on the orange side. Well, it is orange. So I'll do like a side-by-side comparison so you guys can see the difference. So there we go. I don't know if the camera's picking that up, but you can see how orange this is compared to this one. And you can see how much more warmer that is. But I still love wearing this, especially in the summertime. It just gives me a really nice, sun-kissed, tanned glow. So I really like it, and it's, I don't know, like I said, it's not for everybody, but I just thought I would mention two that are my favorite from the line. Pigments. If you have not tried any MAC pigments, I highly suggest that you do. They're some of my favorites. I haven't really tried a lot of pigments from other brands, but I don't think I need to because I just love these so much. This is in the color Tan. I'm pretty sure you've all heard about this. It's around YouTube. Everybody loves it, but it's for a very, very good reason. I am wearing it on my eyes today, and you can see how beautiful it is all over the eyes. And I just used my fingers. I didn't even use this with Max Fix Plus, which you can use to spray on your brush and then just to intensify the color a little bit more. I didn't even do that. All I did was use my finger, and you can see how gorgeous that is. I think it's a perfect color for all year round. You can use this right now or in the summertime. I think it's flattering for a lot of eye colors. It's just a gorgeous, gorgeous pigment. I don't own a lot of MAC eyeshadows, and that's something that I kind of want to branch into a little bit more, but I do have a few that I really love that I think are worth mentioning. The first one here is called Amber Lights, and it's a really pretty warm toned gold. A lot of brides really like to wear this for their special day, or even if you're in a wedding party. And I think it's just one of those golds that looks flattering for a lot of eye colors, a lot of skin tones. I will swatch that next to tan. So yeah, so you can see this is more of like a rose tan gold, and this is definitely more of a warmer gold. Okay. Another one, this is also newer to me in my collection. This is called Satin Taupe. It's more of a cooler tone taupey color, but I still think it will go with a lot of skin tones. It's just one of those taupe colors that is very universal in my opinion. So there is Satin Taupe. It's so pretty. I want to actually do a look with Satin Taupe. Maybe I'll do a series of like MAC eyeshadow looks or something. But I need more in my collection to do that. But there is Satin Taupe. It's really pretty. Another one is called Shroom, and I'm actually wearing this as my brow bone highlight, which I don't normally use shimmer for my brow bone, but I actually think this is very flattering. No, I didn't put it in my inner corner. I'm going to put some in my inner corner because I forgot to do that. So it makes a really nice inner corner highlight as well. And it just opens up the eye, as you can see. So I really love this. You can even use this as a cheekbone highlight if you want. And sorry, I'll do a swatch for you as well. So there you go. So pretty. There is Shroom. And I think Jaclyn Hill, is this the one that Jaclyn Hill really loves? I'm not sure. Sorry guys, one more because this is my all-time favorite shadow. I just think it's amazing, and I will be so sad if MAC ever decides to discontinue this color, which I don't think they will because I know it's a favorite for a lot of people. And I am wearing this in my crease as well today, and it just adds some beautiful warmth to the eyes. It's just something about MAC's brown script that I just think is just beautiful. So I had to mention it. I did drop it, so it did break a little bit, but I made a really big dent in it already. This is super, super pigmented. You barely have to tap your brush in there. And there is brown script. So it's just a really nice kind of your brick brown color. Sorry, my son just came in here and started just ripping everything off my table, but I'll do another swatch here for you. And this, it is a matte finish as well. How pretty is that? If you guys don't know any MAC eyeshadows, this is the one that I would try out first. I only own one Pro Longwear eyeshadow. This is in the color Uninterrupted, and it is beautiful. I just love it. I use this in my crease as well today to use as my transition color. I know it does not look much in the pan. You're probably thinking it looks like, I'm not going to say the word, but it's not, you guys. You really need to get this. It's so pigmented. If you have Bobbi Brown's Camel, it's very, very similar. So if you have that one, I don't know if you want this one, but I have both because I just love the color so much. So there's the shade right there. And this is another color that I think would look beautiful on a lot of skin tones as well. It just makes a really nice transition color. And actually, even if you wanted to wear this like all over your lid, you could as well. So that is Uninterrupted. Love that. MAC blushes. Now this one was a tough one because you guys all know how much I love blush. It's just one of my favorite makeup products. Now I was able to narrow it down to two. The first one is what I'm wearing on my cheeks today, and it's called Gingerly. Gingerly was one of my first MAC blushes, and it's my all-time favorite MAC blush. I just love it. I think it's great for every day. This color is just a really pretty, neutral, warm, everyday shade that would go with a lot of different looks. So that's why I chose this one, and it's my all-time favorite MAC blush. So I had to mention that. This next one is actually newer to me, but I had to mention it because I think a lot of people would just love this color, and it's called Pinch Me. And I can't even believe that I didn't even have this in my collection because I think it's a must-have. It's a mauve-y, peachy, warm color. I'm going to swatch it for you. It's really, really pigmented. I actually use my stippling brush to apply this. So there is Pinch Me right there. It just looks absolutely gorgeous on the cheeks, and I just had to mention this one. I even went a few times to the MAC store to purchase this, and it was always sold out, and they had one left, so I was able to get it this summer, and I'm really happy that I did. I have one eye kohl pencil that I do want to talk about. This is in the color Teddy. I am wearing it in my waterline today. Sorry, I don't know why I closed my eyes, but I'm wearing it in my waterline today, and I just think it's really flattering, especially if you have brown eyes or even green, hazel eyes. I think this is a really nice color. I don't like to wear black liner in my waterline every single day, so this is a really nice alternative if I don't want to wear something too dark. It's more for every day, and that's what I like about it. Okay, this color, it's just a nice warm tone brown, but it's still dark enough that you can even wear it as a eyeliner if you'd like as well. This is my MAC must-have, so I didn't want to share too many with you because then I'd be getting into the whole collection, and I have so many favorites. I only picked one lip pencil to share with you, and it's MAC. Of course it's MAC. It's Spice Lip Liner. I cannot talk today. But anyways, I just think that this is a beautiful liner. It's definitely a must-have. I think everybody should own it in their collection, and I just love it. I pair it with a lot of lipsticks. I am wearing it today, and I will get to the color that I'm wearing. And it's exactly what it is. It's a spicy, neutral lip liner. It goes with a lot of nudes. Well, some nudes. I guess you can layer it if you want, but I just trust me guys, go get Spice Liner. You will not be disappointed. Now we are down to MAC lipsticks. Now I'm gonna say that this was the hardest thing for me to do, was to choose my must-haves for MAC lipsticks, because I just have way too many. I love MAC lipsticks, period. But I do have a video of my MAC lipstick collection, which I love every single one of them, so I always have that video linked down below if you guys want to watch that. So I did pick a few, and I'm not going to go too much into them. I'm just going to show you the ones that I love. And like I said, this was very hard. So I'm going to start off with the first one that's on my lips, and it's MAC's Matte Finish in Kinda Sexy. I picked this up in the summertime. A lot of people were actually talking about it, so I had to see what all the hype was, and the hype was right. I will do a swatch for you. Okay, so there it is right there. It's just a nice warm nude pink color. Well, it pulls pink on my lips. I'm not sure what it would look like on everyone else's lips. I guess you could say it's my lips but better. So I love this one. This is an amplified finish, and it's called Blankety, and I love the formula of the amplifieds. And I will swatch that next to Kinda Sexy. So there is Blankety, and this actually pulls a bit more mauve on my lips. But I love pairing this with a smoky eye. I told you guys I'm gonna go really quick. This is a cream sheen finish, and I thought I would pick my favorites out of the finishes. So this is a cream sheen. I absolutely love this one. It's called Pure Zen. This color would look good on anybody. A lot of brides wear this as well. So that is Pure Zen. It's got some peach, some pink. It's got all the colors of the nude shades, if you know what I mean. This one is my all-time favorite nude from the MAC line, so I had to mention it, and it's PeachStock. This is a satin finish. This is a peachier nude, but I still think it would go really nice with a lot of skin tones. So I love PeachStock. Those are all the nudes that I wanted to share with you, and I have one color that's a little bit on the vampy side, but I think it's a must-have, and it's MAC's Rebel. This is also a satin finish. Every time I wear it, I'm just in love with it so much. So this is MAC's Rebel. it pulls more of like a raspberry shade. There is Max Rebel right there. So those are the ones that I picked. I have so many more, but I'll just leave that video linked down below, and I will probably update that video in the new year because I have a lot more added to my collection. That is it from my MAC must-haves. I hope you guys found this video helpful, and please give me a thumbs up if you did. Don't forget to subscribe, and I'll see you guys next time. Thanks for watching. Bye!